Alright guys, we just picked up more scrap. We got some good stuff today after being dead for a couple days. So guys, big trailer's filling up, but I got a bunch of good copper, brass, tons of brass, some electric motors and stuff we're going to be going through. I'm going to get all the stuff in here, get it all into the shed, the metal shed, and we're going to be ripping it apart. And I want to weigh just what this load weighs in copper and stuff. There was a boiler, small boiler unit, a couple water heaters, pressure tanks, had some brass on it and stuff. So we're going to be breaking that down today, guys. So stick with the video, and we're going to see how much money in copper and brass I picked up today. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. All right, guys, as you see, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Lots of copper and brass. These are pump motors. There's a little electric motor on that thing. I'm going to see if I can get off. Look at the brass there from that pressure tank. Nice brass connector. But yeah, there's a lot of plumbing brass. Look at all this stuff on here. Brass, a little bit of copper, another piece down there. But we're going to be putting it all in this can here, so I can get it into the metal shed there. I have the heat on and everything, so we're going to be working in there once I get all this loaded. It's been slow the last couple days, but we've been putting appliances on. This motor is aluminum. I checked it. But I've just been, you know, stockpiling, and the plumbers have been slow, so that's why you only see I have a couple water heaters. This all came from a clean out I did the other day. I picked up 2 cars. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get this stuff into the shed, and I'm gonna break it all down. I want to weigh it up for you guys. Get your guesses in on how much copper you think I got, how many pounds of brass. There's a little bit more dumped over here on the side, smaller stuff. And yeah, guys, I think this is gonna be a pretty good one. We'll weigh the electric motors too. You guys want to put guesses in, but wait till the end of the video so you can see what the breakdown's gonna be. And I'll give you what my prices right now are, you know, right before Christmas here. And we'll see how much money I made just picking this stuff up today. It was 3 separate stops, you know, 3 separate plumbers. They haven't had anything the last couple days, and they just told me that there's not much going on other than you know, emergency work. So unless somebody has like a boiler system that cuts out and they change it, but I'll be coming the holidays and everything. But yeah, guys, I haven't really done much, and things have been slow, but I wanted to bring you guys this video. Yesterday I picked up a dehumidifier and 2 air conditioners. I'm gonna see if I can get my buddy Mike over here, if I get a couple, so we can do a video on evacuating. I'm gonna talk to him. We're gonna come up with a plan to tell you how it's done and what equipment he uses and whatever, what it entails getting your license and everything, because he's a licensed HVAC tech. So all right, guys, so we're gonna just get this stuff separated, and we'll get stuff out of the truck, get to tin on here, and then we'll be in the shed. So let's wait. All right, guys, we made it to the shed, metal shed. As you see, my head is steaming. I look like Sweet Tooth. But it's cold outside. It's only 20 degrees. I have the heat on, but I must have bumped it, so it's shut off. It's on now, but still cold in here. But I want to show you what we got. All right, guys. So I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself, but my name's Mike, and I'm a scrapper. And I've been doing it for about 25 years now, and I have a bunch of plumbing accounts that I pick up for. This is my metal shop. A lot of you guys know. Jane Silent Bomb. But this was all the copper and brass that I picked up today. Other than this little stuff here that I just threw on the bench. It didn't make it to the can. There's another piece outside. And then here's the pumps. These pumps have electric motors on them. You gotta zip these little bolts out and then pull the motor housing off. As you see, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then look, there's another little piece of copper. I'm going to zip that with the Sawzall. The ones that have it, I see. Like these. This is only in here so I can zip this little piece off. And then there's a piece on the end there. But yeah, we're going to take all this apart. We'll weigh up the electric motors. And the rest of the piping will go with short steel. And the clean out I did yesterday, like I said, I got those air conditioners. And I got a couple of these computer towers, which I usually don't do. But since I've been slow lately, I think I'll just tear them apart. I don't really know much about them, guys. I know that they buy the boards. Different things are different. There's a little bit of copper wire in them. There's some RAM cards. So we're going to take them apart just so I can junk the cases. I'll hold on to the stuff. Maybe I'll get more of it. But all right, guys, we're going to start ripping this apart. Oh, there was some of this thick wire. Look at that stuff. That stuff would be nice if it was stripped. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might cut it and see how hard it is. But might just throw it to the side for when I'm really not doing anything. But all right, guys, I'm going to start cleaning this stuff up and stick to the end of the video because I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate and cut what's clean, number 1 to number 2, and brass. And I'm going to separate it from what I already have. And I want to weigh up this little haul and see what we get. I think it was a good little pick, but, you know, copper prices right now, $3.05, still steaming. You know, $3.15. I'm getting a decent price, but there's some guys in different parts of the country. Prices vary. Scrap prices vary by yard and by region. Like up here in Northeast PA, it's really not that good. I mean, if I go to Jersey or New York and get a couple, 10, 20 cents more, which goes to show you, if the more volume you have, you call a scrap yard and you tell them, hey, I got 900 pounds of number 2, what do you pay me for? And they call the next scrap yard. Always try to do that if you're going to hold it. If you're holding it, when the price goes high, call around. You know, you can get a little pad scale. Something like this on Amazon was like $50. It's got a digital readout. You know, something like that. You can weigh up your garbage cans. That goes up to 440 pounds. So if you got it, garbage cans full or whatever, you know, it works great. So like I could weigh this can right now. You know, if you weigh the can before, you can get the tare weight. Oh, can 6 pounds. There's 206 pounds when you put it on the scale. You know, there's 200 pounds of copper in there. So, all right, guys, I'm going to clean this up and, yeah, we'll see what we get today. I don't know, but I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm hoping. All right, guys, it took me about an hour to do that. I was just jamming out, listening to music. So what I want to know, guys, is when you're working and cleaning stuff, question of the day is, what do you guys listen to when you're working? Do you just hum to yourself? Or I have a little Google Mini. So I tell it to play different musics and stuff, but I'm usually listening to classic rock or 80s rock, you know, like, you know, grunge metal sometimes. It just depends on how I feel. But, yeah, let me know what you guys in the comment section below. Let me know what you're listening to. So these are the electric motors. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And then this little guy I ripped off. I just cut the end off. So we're going to weigh them. And here's our number 1. We got a bucket of number 1. And this is all the brass we got. Look at that. It's pretty heavy too. It's one of them cat litter buckets. And I'm just going to transfer this to another bucket. I couldn't find a bucket. That's all of our number 2. There wasn't much. Most of it was upgraded, guys. But let's get to weighing here. All right, let's get these on here. See if we can get them all to fit. Yeah, prices have been okay. They haven't really gone up or down where I go. Oh crap, I forgot to turn the scale on. Shit. I gotta tear it out. Sorry about that. That was a little rookie mistake. I turned it on, but it must shut off after a set amount of time. Oh, that's not bad so far. And the last one. Can we get it to stay? Nope, not there. Alright guys, that's all the electric motors. And as you can see, that's 30 pounds. 30 and a half pounds. Not bad. Alright guys, as you see here, we got our number 1. So the bucket is 2 pounds. We got 16, like 16, a little over 16 pounds. We're going to call it 14 for number 1 for the can. All right, guys, now we're going to do our brass. This is the heavier bucket. Ugh. Oh man. 42.7, so it's 42 pounds, we'll just call it. Oh no, the bucket is 2 pounds, so there's 40 pounds here, guys. Nice bit of plumbing press. That's not bad. It's hard to write on this bench. Hold on a minute. All right, guys, I transferred the contents. So I dumped my number one that was in this bucket into my, that's number one. Why is that in there? But this is the number 2 copper. I just switched buckets and dumped it into the big can. But as you see, it's number 2. All right. So 17 minus 2 for the bucket will be 15 pounds. All right, guys, we're all done weighing everything up. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. I actually was, just for a couple buckets of stuff. So, hold on, let me dump this. It's hard holding the camera. As you see, that's all the number 2 I have. There's all the number 1 with the stuff I just cleaned and a little bit I had. And that brass bucket we'll just leave in there. We'll start a new. But all right, guys. We had 30 pounds. Sorry, my handwriting's bad, but writing on this table is not smooth. So it was just horrible, but I'll read it off to you guys. It's just for my reference anyway. We had 30 pounds of electric motors, 40 cents a pound, 12 bucks. Number 1 copper, we had 14 pounds. So $3.15 a pound right now currently, so that's $44. Brass, we had 40 pounds, that's $2.05 a pound, and that's $82. And number 2 copper, we had 15 pounds at $3.05 a pound, which is 45 bucks, which is a grand total of $183, guys. And we got a little bit of short steel out of it. There's a couple pieces of wire. And then we got this stuff that I didn't even include. But guys, I might strip that. I might do something with it. I don't know. I might just roll it in the bucket and sell it as it is, guys. I don't really know. I'm going to see. Maybe I'll sit and strip it one day when I'm bored or something. I might throw it in the corner over here and just leave it. But yeah, we got a couple 100 pounds of short steel from that. Probably 200-300 pounds in this stuff and whatever else was out there. Tin, we got a couple water heaters, pressure tanks and stuff. So it was all in all a good day. I bet you I went and picked up probably $275-300 worth, of metal. So not a bad deal, guys. And like I said, there's a little bit in that wire too, but all right, we're going to do my conclusion of my video here. All right, guys, so that concludes the video. I just wanted to show you guys what I picked up. And mind you, I mean, that's only like 2 or 3 days. There was nothing the other day. And then yesterday, I went and picked up some other scraps, so I didn't check them. So probably 2 to 3 days. And they're always going out and they're always doing things. And that was only from 3 guys. The one I hadn't checked in like a week, but he's usually small. But yeah, these guys, the plumbers and stuff, man, they're always working. And they always got the stuff. Since I have a good deal with them, I'll pick up the boilers when they need a hand and stuff. And yeah, they give me the copper and the brass and stuff and all the metal. It takes time to get good accounts like that. I don't even have to call anybody or even, put anything out on Facebook to get scrap or stuff. It piles up. So I could sit for 3 or 4 days and then go out and pick a bunch of stuff up. And that was my work, But guys, like I said, cleaning the copper and brass to upgrade it. You've seen how I cleaned it and everything. Try to get the best price. If you think your scrapyard's not doing good, call another scrapyard. You guys that live in the city, there's scrapyards everywhere. Sell to who's going to pay you the most and who's going to appreciate you. I live far away. There's no local scrapyards. I got to go 45 minutes or 45 miles. It's about 55 minutes to haul just the tin away and the other stuff. So I have to stockpile and get a decent load to bring over. And sometimes when it's hot and heavy and I load that big trailer, I can load that trailer. I've loaded it in a day and gotten 8,000 pounds of metal I had to pick up from plumbers, heating guys, or just a house clean out or something. But there's always, I'm always constantly busy, and you'll get there too. But word of mouth, answer your phone, be reliable, and talk to the people. And don't come off as cocky, but don't come off as seeing that, you know, you want it. Just try to tell them, just try to say, oh, if you tell them you're busy, yeah, I'm busy, but I can come down there and do it. And it makes you think, oh, this guy's busy. He's getting a lot of stuff. And then try not to boast, try not to brag to him, but just be like, hey, you know, I can get that stuff for you. If you ever need a hand getting that boiler out on water heaters, hey, let me know, man. I'll be Johnny on the spot for you guys. Because they always have stuff, especially the air conditioning guys, you guys that live down south. They're always switching out air conditioning units. And I've had guys that be like, hey, what do you pay for the stuff? I don't pay for the stuff. I've had contractors that have been like, hey, I got a whole bunch of air conditioners. And I'm like, well, we'll do a deal. And they're like, oh, what do you pay for the stuff? And I'm like, I'm not paying for the stuff. Like, if you want me to take the stuff away, you evac it, you know, I'll take it away. And a lot of times, like, oh, I'll just dump it at the scrapyard. You're going to go 45 minutes away? Most of these guys aren't going to do that. They want extra beer money and stuff. So I tell them I don't buy it. If I miss out on it, I miss out on it. But some of these guys are like, oh, I need $100 per outside unit. Now there's $125, $150 in metal there if it's a copper coil. It's not, juice ain't worth the squeeze. I got to pay taxes. I got to pay gas. You know, Sawzall blades are cutting this stuff up. So try not to short yourself. Try to come up with a deal that, you know, if this guy's got a lot of air conditioners or stuff, and he's like, hey, you know, can you give me 25 for a big unit and, you know, 15 for a smaller unit? If that's what you guys got to do to get the scrap, just keep breaking it down like I've been showing you in my videos. And we're going to have another video. I talked to a buddy of mine. He evacuates all my air conditioners. He's a plumbing guy, HVAC tech. He's got the equipment. He's licensed. So I want to get a couple different units together, and I want him to show him how it's done and everything and what equipment he's using. And I'm going to try to put a video together. I asked him about it, but he was busy the other day putting a heating system in, which was on the trailer today. But yeah, we're going to try to do some different videos for you guys, being that I'm slowing down a little bit due to the winter and everything. But yeah, guys, channel's doing good. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I wanted to make 3,500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm actually at 37, so I set another goal for the next week. I want to get to 38. That's only another like 40 subscribers. If I can get to 40 subscribers in 2 weeks, that'd be amazing. And yeah, I got another clean out coming down the pipeline. You know, everything's up in the air this time of year because everybody with the holidays and everything, guys. But yeah, I appreciate everything you guys do for me, and give me some feedback. Tell me if I'm doing a good job, if you like my content, or call me a fucking asshole, call me a fucking fat piece of shit. Something. Help a brother out. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs down button. I mean, something. I mean, give me some feedback if I'm doing right. Like I said, I'm new to the YouTube thing, about a year now, a little bit over a year, but I'm getting better, and you guys are starting to give me some more feedback, so it's helping me out, and it really helps the channel when you do that. Sorry I've been looking around so much, but just standing in front of the camera talking is not as easy as you guys think. It's one of the hardest things that I've done. I'd rather talk to somebody face to face and look them in the eyes. I don't know where to look on the camera, and I see the lens, but sorry I got off on a rant, guys. But all right, guys, thank you a lot, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.